December the 18th, 2021. Live from the Mobile Car Studio, it's me, Jonfun, Jonathan Miller, and I'm kind of glad that I still have that nickname, because if I would have went into music, I couldn't use Jonathan Miller Music because I actually found a guy by the name of Jonathan Miller who's doing music. He's 26 and doesn't sound too bad, but if you look up Jonathan Miller Music, it's not me. And out of the quirkiness of that one also comes, I was looking at people on TikTok, and apparently one of my email addresses I registered a TikTok to before I started using my Jonfun TikTok, which I think is, I'm not sure which email address I'm using. I've got to check. But I have a Jonathan Miller 75 TikTok, which I've never posted a video to. And it's really, really funny because it's like, I don't remember creating it, but considering it's got one of my pictures on there from when I don't know, I must have been up late messing around, screwing around. I don't know. Really don't know. So unless someone's hacked me, which I don't think they have, because most of my passwords, even though I don't have them written down, I've got them in a password locker, and most of my passwords are like 8 to 10 characters long that I've sequentially numbered and lettered. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Something like that. And, oh yeah. Also, this is the beginning of my, yes, not everyone has this. I sometimes forget this. The rest of the world that is in like a corporate structure or some kind of business structure or works. I have a job where I actually get the last 2 weeks, or at least this year. I don't know what's going to happen next year. I think the calendar changed, but I get the last 2 weeks of the year off. In which, just for the record, for me, I need it. In fact, I was doing okay up until this week. The week, but I felt like Monday was fine, but the rest of the other 4 days, I felt like I was literally dragging myself to work. And work wasn't that bad, but let me put it to you this way. I'm one of those people that tries to stay consistent with my life and my choices and what I'm doing, whether it be media or pushing a broom, okay? I clean for my profession. My side hustles are this, professional wrestling, photography, videography, a little bit of anything creative. And once again, if I ever do music, I can't use Jonathan Miller Music because there's already someone out there making their name as Jonathan Miller Music. So, got to think of something else, which is, once again, still funny but great to me. So I might have to send it to this guy and be like, hey, I was talking about you just because we have the same name. But I'm always that. Okay, this goes back to the story, and I know I'm rambling today, but I'm so excited about having this time to catch up with friends, family, holidays. Some people get depressed around the holidays. I kind of get in a quasi happy, jovial mood, just because sometimes I don't get to catch up with everyone while I'm working. So it's a good deal for me. It's a good place for me to be. So not everyone can find good places and good energy during the holidays, and I feel bad for you. I seriously do. I hope you find peace somehow in whatever grief or issues that you have with the season, whether it's where you suffered a loss during that time frame. So, and my voice is still hoarse from yelling last weekend. I still have a little bit of a raspy voice. I yelled at that Cybertron Spree concert and Weird Paul concert until my voice literally gave out. So I'm still kind of, like I said, raspy from it. Anyways, my point is I'm excited for the time off. This is really going to get me charged up for the new year that's coming. 2 weeks. 2 weeks and it's 2022. I don't know how to feel about it. It excites me. It scares me, but I know what I've learned this year in the time, in the 12 months I started learning and searching out what I know I can do with my mind, my heart, my spirit, and putting good energy back out into the world and just doing what I do. I know the right opportunity, everything that I'm putting out there, eventually something will come back to me and it will be where I need to go. I'm working on switching it up. I have been working on switching it up this year, and I'm starting to get super serious about it because if this is my midlife crisis, I'm having a darn good midlife crisis, all right? That's my point. I'm having a good time. And I want everyone I know around me to have a good time. I want people happy. I want people happy, and I want them to find their happiness. Any way they can. If it means they have to make major changes to their life, even minor changes, I want people happy around me. I want my parents. My parents are still with me. Yes, love them to death. Just like Gary Vee says, I uncomfortably love my mom. I uncomfortably love my mom, even though sometimes she says some crazy stuff. My dad says some crazy stuff. But guess what? I still have them. I love them, and I want them happy. I want my closest friends happy. I want to see this world in a better place and a happy place. I want people happy and stop. Well, that's one of the first things that we need to stop doing is getting the idea of what's good for the goose is good for the gander in our head. If you're just happy, you don't need to think of someone else unless you're like partnered with them, married or something like that. Then you might want to think about them. But until you do something like that, just be happy. Go find something to be happy about. Please, I beg you. I beg you to do something that makes you happy. It could be the weirdest thing in the world. As long as you're not hurting someone else, go be happy doing it. Yes, there are some things society frowns upon, but if you're not causing a problem to someone else, don't worry about it. I swear, it's not as bad as you think it is in your own head. Though someone else will think it's bad, you don't always have to tell someone else. Get it? Keep it in your head. Just like the ideas. Some ideas I have are great. Some I probably shouldn't ever share to anyone unless I'm writing a novel or like Stephen King horror book. Yeah. Just scary. All right. I think I've talked enough. 8 minutes. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be working on Zennial to Life this week, too. Bringing it up to date for the new year. I'll hopefully have some new episodes of Completely Unglued with John Fun. Don't know who or where I'll end up with that, but it's going to happen. A lot coming up in 2021, 2022. Well, a lot happened in 2020. A lot coming up in 2022. So if you stuck with me this long, y'all take it easy from the car studio. Jonathan John Fun Miller, getting ready to start a vacation, but I'm going to work my butt off bringing you something somewhere. Don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to happen. Later. Get stuff done in 2022.